All right, everyone, welcome back. We're going to do a quick walkthrough of order flow. So let's get started. So now order flow, like I mentioned, is simply a series of mitigation. It's just price returning back to a POI that was left unmitigated. In other words, returning back to a QM, to a unmitigated or untested QM, untested POI. Simple as that. That's how we see it. That's the best way for us to see it, is for price to pull back to an untested POI, untested QM. So for example, here, price pulled back into a block, price pulled back into this block here, price pulled back into this, price pulled back into this. That's order flow, okay? Here you don't see exactly where it came into because market is fractal. You're not going to see where it came into all in one time frame. It's impossible. Okay, it's just not possible. So price came to mitigate this, right? Price came down, mitigate something here. Don't know what. And then price pushed away, came back to mitigate this. Price pushed away, came back to mitigate this. All right, that's order flow. Okay. There's going to be scenarios where you can't see where it came into on that time frame, but you drop down lower time frames, you will see where it came into. Because again, the market's fractal. So this came in to mitigate something here. I can't see it here, but it came into something I just can't see on this time frame. Mitigate this, mitigate that. Price came down, came to mitigate this. That's order flow. Okay. Push away, they come. They push away, they come back. So like I mentioned, they do this because look at the build. Building up liquidity, giving the market a reason. All right, giving the market a reason to come back. Push, build up that liquidity, come back into the untested QM or untested POI, goes away. Build liquidity. All right. Simple as that. That's what order flow is. Okay. Now, again, remember, you cannot use any of these concepts or topics by themselves. They're not going to work. That's why we combine everything. And I keep saying this over and over again because you cannot use it by itself. You have to combine everything that you have learned so far. So everything has to be put together. All right. So that's order flow. It's simply a series of mitigation, just like this. Simple stuff. All right. That's it for now. On to the next one.